You know what I almost went into directly off of that was Dolphins Cry by Live.
Oh my god.
Yeah. The way you're bathed in light reminds me of that night. God laid me down into your rose, caught in a trust.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you think I don't know Live?
Happy DocMas residents, and welcome to the Dr. DC podcast. My name is producer Richard, and then next to me is the doctor himself.
Hello. You need prompting?
Yeah, I was like, who am I? Who am I? I've had too many chicken nuggets. Who am I?
You know what they say, you are what you eat, and we're becoming nuggets. Nuggets. Move like nuggets, talk
Yeah,
like
like
people.
Chicken people. This year, like each year prior, we are releasing an episode every day for the 12 days leading up to Christmas. This is episode 6.
Yeah, baby.
We've been recording since 10 a.m. So 3.5 hours we've been doing this. Good Lord.
Sorry, I had a nugget.
I know. This is going to get so much more challenging as we're trying to eat and record at the same time. It's going to... And usually these episodes are unlistenable because we're so belligerently drunk.
Yeah, now it's because we're eating for the bulk of the time of the
You know that
episode.
thing that they always tell you not to do on podcasts?
I mean, we kind of did it last year when we did Caesars because
Oh,
we had all
that's
the
true.
insane, like,
Oh,
accoutrement. We had, like,
the-
corn dogs and, like...
The celery... I
Yeah.
don't know why these episodes are never highly listened to.
Yeah, it's almost like people don't like them.
It's almost like they're trying to send us a sign by not listening
People
to
don't
them.
like to listen to them. We don't like to make them. But
Yeah.
God damn it, it's a tradition.
Yeah. And
Just like Christmas.
Yeah, just like all holidays, they're mostly done by white people.
It's obligatory.
And nobody likes them. So, why don't we get into some questions?
Let's do it.
We're going over to Facebook.
Go into the face and the book. Go into the Facebook.
First question comes from Josh Gill.
Yeah, Gil.
Oh, sexy Gill.
The way you're bathed in light reminds me.
Good God. You got more? You got more? No, you're good? Josh Gill asks,
Love will lead us. All right.
which Robin, cough, cough, Stephanie Brown, cough, cough, should have gotten more time as Robin?
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, Gil's got an agenda here, which is that Stephanie Brown should have been Robin for longer. I actually, whether or not you like the character of Stephanie Brown, it might just be nicer for her that she spent more time as either Batgirl or just spoiler. You know, she's been other things. The Batgirl one is especially nice because, like, all of the Batgirls that there have never been just sidekicks to the Bat. They're more like their own characters, their own kind of agents or whatever. So, I mean, I like the idea of Stephanie kind of becoming Robin for a bit because Bruce was like, I can't just have you out there untrained. You must be in my training position. That is Robin. Here you go.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I actually wanted her as Robin for longer than she was. I mean,
Yeah.
who deserved to be Robin longer? It's probably Jason, but he fucking died.
Fair, yeah.
You know, I mean, Dick was Robin for a very long time, obviously.
Yeah.
Tim Drake, very long run. Damian, I think, has possibly overstayed his welcome.
Yeah, he's a whole barrel of laughs, that guy.
You know, I guess there's just not many other ones to choose from, really.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I guess Stephanie, but to me, I think Jason, it works for his arc the way it is, that he was Robin for a bit and then died.
Yeah.
But for him as a person, he would have benefited from more time as Robin.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, not only would he not have died and be carrying that trauma, but even if he did die, if he had more time as Robin, perhaps he might not have come back so twisted, you know.
Oh, so twisted.
Twisted.
It's like 90s. It's
It's
twisted.
extreme. Yeah. I think my answer is Jason. Sorry, Gil. But I mean, really, it's got to be between him and Stephanie because everyone else has sort of like had a decent run, unless you're counting like Carrie Kelly from, the Frank Miller stuff, or if you're counting Helena Wayne from the New 52 version of Earth 2, but then she became Huntress. She had her own thing. So again, I'm not sure I needed more time with them as Robin. So, yeah.
This barbecue sauce is really good.
Oh, God. Let's just leave this really long pause in.
No.
This is only the 6th one.
I know. I'm feeling it actually right now.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm starting to feel it. That's why I moved to the barbecue sauce. It's a thing I haven't tried yet. It's really tasty.
I really like this dill mustard.
Yeah, it fucks. That same brand also just makes like a straight up wasabi. That's like a spreadable wasabi though.
I think I've had that for like when we had barbecues here and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's a thing that you think that it's a mayo mix, and so you go into it thinking it's a dip. And
I definitely put too much on.
Yeah, and then it's legit just wasabi.
Yeah.
But it fucks. It's good.
Yeah,
it's good for sauces and stuff.
It is, yeah.
I like it a lot.
This dill mustard, man.
I know.
Yeah,
this is the first time I'd ever had it too. I was happy with it. All right, next question comes from
This episode is sponsored by Dill Mustard.
Yeah. Dill mustard.
Dill mustard. Put it on your nuggets.
Oh, you did. Cool.
Back to you, Richard.
Next question comes from Chad Beaker.
I think it's Bucher.
No, it's not. He corrected us.
No, he said, I don't think he corrected us. I think he pointed out that we pronounce his name like a weird Muppet.
No, because
he wasn't telling us to do it.
He literally posted Beaker in the
but
GIF.
I think he was saying that that's how we've been pronouncing it.
No, we've said Bucher. We always say it because we go Bucher.
Bucher.
That's what we do.
Are you sure?
I'm like
I love that he told us and we still can't.
I'm
figure it out.
75% sure.
No. Oh wait, hang on. Okay.
Yeah.
P.S. You pronounce my name like a science beaker or that weird Muppet. He's saying that we are doing that we shouldn't.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm running out of pronunciation. Is Boiker?
Boiker, hardly. All right. Next question comes from Chad Beaker, who asks, if you guys had to buy a present for each member of the Justice League, what would you buy them, and which member would get the drunkest at the Christmas party?
Well, I've got the answer to that one.
Oh.
Drunkest at the Christmas party is Hal.
Oh, yeah.
Of that sort of core 7, it's definitely Hal. Bruce knows he can either handle his shit or he's like, I gotta do patrol after this. I'm not drinking. Clark is Kryptonian. He can handle anything. Diana is Diana. She can handle anything. Same application for Arthur is Aquaman. Flash has super metabolism. He basically can't get drunk. Martian Manhunter, I don't think it could affect him. I think it's like you're left with only Hal to even really be able to get drunk, let alone opt to do it.
That or like Booster Gold broke into the party and was hanging out and he got drunk.
Yeah. Okay, what kind of gifts would we get for the members of the Justice League?
Ooh.
I think you get Batman like a photo album so we can put in all those pictures of him and his family.
Oh, I was gonna
wait.
I was gonna get him like a necklace repair kit.
Oh no.
Or like a 23andMe.
I'd get him a Netflix account so he doesn't have to go to the cinema anymore. Superman. Oh God. Maybe you get him. I would get him like contacts that had like a very thin layer of lead in them. So if he ever just wanted a day where he could at least turn off one of his kind of super senses, he didn't have to like think about it or work on it. He could just put in like the lead contact lenses and just see normally, not have all of his extra visions like X-ray and stuff like that. I think like a gift I would give Superman is something to make living like a person easier.
Yeah.
So something like that.
I get him a kryptonite fleshlight.
Oh no. That would kill him.
No. It's like just a small amount, just enough that he could have sex with it.
He's married. Why does he need a fleshlight?
Oh, I'm sorry. Married men don't need pornography or to masturbate. I forgot.
Can you cut that big pause out? Okay. I mean, that's a very personal gift. How good of terms are you on with Superman that you're buying him a fucking flashlight? What would happen if we got to the DocMas gifts part and I gave you a flashlight?
I think I need to run to the store. I'll be right back.
If that's my gift, that box is giant, which is also what I'll say about the flashlight. Okay, what would we get for the Flash?
Oh, the Flash. What would you do for someone who can move super fast?
Maybe I'd get him like I'd get him some sort of like massive storage like device so he could listen to a bunch of podcasts while he's running and doing stuff.
He can listen to it like triple time.
Yeah,
speed.
he can like catch up on WTF or whatever he likes.
Listen on like extra like Speed Force time.
Yeah, there's 1.25, 1.5, and then Speed Force. It's like the complete catalog of human audio history in like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Obviously, Martian Manhunter, you get him a double
fireplace.
Oh no!
You can get him a wood stove.
Double stuffed Chacos.
Yes, of course you get him Chacos. Definitely.
Like different flavors, because at this point he's probably only eating the one type. Doesn't even know that they make other.
Right? Yeah. They probably make like the fudge chocolate Chacos,
birthday cake Chacos.
Yeah, totally. Oh, who are we missing? Oh, Wonder Woman. What do you get? What do you get for Diana? Maybe like a museum membership or something.
Oh, God.
I think she'd be into that though. Like I think she likes that stuff. I think she likes a little culture, you know? She'd want to be like a patron of an art gallery or something like that. Like I think she'd appreciate even like something like that I think would be fun for her.
Yep, I like that.
Or just like a timeshare so she could just go relax somewhere that maybe she hasn't visited on the planet before.
Yeah.
So she can take in more of the outside world.
Yeah.
Hal?
An encyclopedia so he can think of more things to develop into.
like a pictorial encyclopedia?
Yeah.
So he's like, oh yeah, I could do more than fists and baseball bats.
Yeah, who would have thought?
And fighter jets.
Yeah, exactly.
There's more than 3 things.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Huh. Yeah, okay. I like that. That's a good idea. Is that Arthur.
Oh. Like a pet fish.
He's like, what the fuck am I going to do with this? Yeah, God, what would you get? What would you get him? The Blu-ray of Titanic?
No, that's literally a video of pollution.
Oh, right.
That's like a video of someone fucking your mom. Nobody wants that.
Do you consider that pollution?
It's polluting my sweet mother.
What a vile way to describe that. Yeah, God, what would you get for Aquaman?
Oh, you get those BBC Earth videos?
Right.
You just see...
And he'd be like, no, you're wrong. That's not what an anglerfish is. He'd be like, no, I live with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you give him David Attenborough's phone number so he can correct everything that they got wrong about the oceans. Yeah.
You just give him one of those like tiny little like aquarium nets that you grab fish with.
Right. Do you think like at the snack table there's just like a big bowl of like the fish flakes?
Oh my God, that's so
like,
funny.
Oh my God, I can't believe someone brought these. Thank you.
Yeah, it's like that's the Chex Mix. That's very funny.
He eats too much and dies and they gotta flush him. You gotta plunge him down Hal has to learn how to make a plunger.
Oh my God. Hold on, let me open up my encyclopedia. That's perfect.
Good Lord. Yeah, I think we nailed it. We're good at gifts.
Hell yeah, we're so good at this. Let's leave Facebook and head on over to Twitter.
Twitter.
And the first question obviously comes from Ryan Putney.
Yes, you put me on my throat.
You get so concerned when I get into accents. I can see the look on your face. Every time. I didn't start to going, oh! Chai. Oh, gong. Chai.
Makes me so nervous. Every accent makes me nervous.
Ryan Putney asks, what do you think people will be saying about Wonder Woman once she hits her 100th year anniversary? What do you think her biggest impact on the world has been? And also talk about how awesome Gal Gadot is.
Yeah, I mean, we talk a lot about, what people see in Superman and that sort of like vision of hope and good, and that he sees the best in us and that sort of thing. What do you think of like Wonder Woman as a character, like culturally? What do you think? What do you think is her legacy? What will we be saying about her on her 100th anniversary?
I think at the end of the day, she's a representation of like feminism. She's one of the first sort of like female representations of feminism. It's a character that people have been using for decades to sort of represent that. I think people refer to people as Wonder Women because of that. I think that it's the analog for women that Superman is often used for men,
right?
Which is like, oh, like she's a real like Wonder Woman.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I think that at the end of the day, she represents like female empowerment and not allowing sort of, and I mean, has been a direct like reflection on what happens when men get involved with women's bodies and their rights and things like that.
Yeah,
she was so poorly treated in sort of the middling times of her life.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think that's all. I think that's all pretty fair. I mean, there's something that like the best Wonder Woman comics always touch on, which is that idea of like sort of like destroying those notions of like what are masculine traits or what are feminine traits, right? Wonder Woman is equally a warrior and a fighter and things like that, but also compassionate and trusting and hopeful and things like that. And it's not like here's one mode of me or another one. They're all blended together, right? I mean, Wonder Woman, to your point, is she's a woman that contains multitudes, just like all people contain multitudes, right? So yeah, I mean, I think you're probably right. I think the real legacy will be that like Wonder Woman is one of the first characters to sort of kick down a bunch of these doors that really should have been kicked down much earlier, but she sort of represents those things, right? And she's constantly evolving too.
Oh, I mean, yeah, absolutely. Though she took 10 steps backwards before she took more steps forward.
Yeah, the 50s were not 50s and 60s and 70s unkind to Wonder Woman.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you think of Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman?
I think she's great. Do I think that she's the perfect Wonder Woman? No, I don't. I think that she does a great job as in that depiction of Wonder Woman with that sort of version of Themyscira. I think that she does a good job, like coming from that area. Like it makes sense that she's a character who comes from this weird place that feels almost Greekish. Like a lot of that stuff makes sense. I think they do a really good job with that. Do I think that she, for me, comes off like this really confident, like ultra feminism character who's both like masculine and feminine? I don't know. I feel like she comes off to me a bit like timid and soft sometimes.
I think I know what you're talking about.
The movies are amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I like Gal Gadot. I love that Wonder Woman movie. Can't wait to see 1984. I love the early reviews are so positive. Like, really excited about that one. But if you do the test of like, could Wonder Woman be an ambassador? Could she represent Themyscira and its ideals at the UN?
Yeah,
I don't know that I can picture Gal Gadot, giving the speech that everyone like.
Yeah,
like. That's not necessarily an indictment of her acting or anything like that. Like I think she gives a good performance, but there's something about her Wonder Woman that it feels like it's a little bit lacking the leadership side of Diana.
Yes, absolutely.
I think she does a really good job with the compassion and the love side of Diana. She does a pretty good job of like the action and the warrior side of Diana. But I think we're missing that like someone that could lead us forward and more directly than Superman does. Superman is kind of hands off because he's like, don't want to be a tyrant.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman has been like an actual like political figure and stuff like that in comics. And I think that's the piece that's maybe missing.
Yeah. For me, it's
I can't wait to be proven wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think that's how I think I kind of agree with you.
If we looked back I think in like 10 years, and I don't know if we necessarily are like, well, that's the like my ideal version of Wonder Woman. Like, I don't
Right.
know if that's the one where the way you do with like animated Batman and you're like, Kevin Conroy is my Batman,
Sure,
right?
right.
I think that some people may say that like Christian Bale was my Batman too, but
I know it's a voice performance, but Susan Eisenberg's Wonder Woman in
Yes.
like the Injustice games. I mean, bad example in Injustice, but just the quality of her voice
Yeah.
in those games and in the animated series and that, like, that's a Diana that can lead.
yeah, absolutely.
Very sort of assertive kind
Yeah.
of role there. Yeah.
100%. All right, let's move on to the next question
All right.
from Mallory, who asks, if the Justice League were to be transformed into household items a la Beauty and the Beast, what items would they each be turned into?
Oh God. Oh boy. I mean, right. So I guess because Beauty and the Beast, they turn into items like connected to their
Yes.
jobs or kind of how they look, right? You know,
Yes.
Cogsworth is like the guy that like ran the house, so he turns into a clock because he's the one keeping the schedule and he's fastidious and stuff like
yeah,
that.
so like Green Lantern turns into a lamp.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Green Lantern would be a lamp or
Yeah.
like a lantern.
Yeah.
Flash would be like he'd be a treadmill.
Yeah.
He would turn into the treadmill. I guess Aquaman would be like cutlery. He'd be like the fork.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Wonder Woman would be a lie detector. Weird house. Like there's a fork, there's a treadmill, there's a lie detector.
Yeah.
Who lives here?
Yeah. Superman turns into a tractor.
Or a pair of glasses.
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
something. Yeah. A
That's
tractor would be funny. The farm boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or he turns into a phone booth.
Oh, yeah.
Make a call.
Batman turns it into like a eyeglass thing, the magnifying
Like-
glass.
Oh, you're right. Like the detective thing. Sure. That or just like a car or a computer.
Well,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
It's actually more powerful as a computer. Yeah.
Yeah, actually he would like that too much. No, he can't have that. That's not a curse. Martian Manhunter.
Like one of those like tins of cookies. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Are we missing anybody?
Batman.
Oh no,
we just did.
you said
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a magnifying glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. It's a weird house. Not as clear analogs as in Beauty and the Beast.
Well, you don't have all those things in your house too?
Yeah. No, not all together.
No.
Never
Never
altogether.
together.
Well, I do have cookies on the treadmill.
Yeah, I need energy so I
I need something to run towards.
Okay.
My tin of cookies is on the end of a fishing pole that like hangs in front of me.
Yeah. All right. Before we end, we've got a voicemail.
Ooh.
I don't know which one this is, so
Okay.
let's find out.
Hey guys, Chris Chan here with a question for DocMas. Which DC character would you like to get as your personal trainer? Which DC character would actually get you fit? I've also got a bill here for unpaid fees for about £4,000. This is for the public indecency and nudity offense I helped you with at the cinema. If you could send me your contact details, I can forward you over the invoice ASAP. Cheers, guys. Merry Christmas.
Oh, sorry, you broke up at the end there. I missed that last bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure. If you have any inquiries, you can just send them to Quebec.
Send them to our lawyer.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we paid him.
So, which character would you like to be your personal trainer?
I just I'm eating a nugget. I think the answer has to be Lady Shiva.
Really?
Lady Shiva, like a whole big arc of Lady Shiva is basically doing that with the Question. In like the Question number 1, she beats the shit out of him and it looks like he's dead.
Oh, wow.
And then he goes on to like get trained by her and trained by Richard Dragon, become this great fighter, all this kind of stuff. I think it's got to be Shiva. Like Shiva is ruthless. Like if I don't cut it, I'll die. There's no like, oh, we'll try again later. Like it's nothing like that. It's like if I'm not good enough, I'll die. And I think that's the only level of motivation
that
left
would
would work on me because I'll find a way out of anything else. But Shiva is I think the one that could do it.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm saying Lady Shiva. What about you?
Superman.
Really?
Because I think he'll be really positive, and he's also like, wow, you don't need to work out to be in great shape. You just like hang out and go outside.
Right. So you're not actually trying to get in better shape.
No, I'll make that decision myself.
No, I need someone else to make that decision for me.
I mean, I
can't be trusted.
Speaks volumes to both of us. Wow.
Love that.
That's so great. All right. Well, why don't we get to our favorite part of the episode?
Let's do it.
Time to play our favorite game. Can you guess the name of the character based on who someone who does not read comic books can describe that character to us? If you don't know the game, I send a photo of a DC character to my wife. She sends back 4 clues describing him, and she does not care for nor she read comics.
That's right. I fucking crushed it last episode.
I know. I gave an easier one.
No, you gave me the hard one, and I was amazing.
So let's see if we can fix that.
Oh, no.
This one's a group.
Okay.
This is a group. Are you ready for some clues?
I am. Hit me.
Power Ranger vibes.
Is it like the is it like the New Guardians, like the Color Core?
No.
Okay.
Next. Power Travelers a Go-Go.
None of those words mean anything to me. Power Ranger vibes and then gibberish. So they got like something like matching uniform, like but the Power Ranger vibe thing is throwing me a little bit. Oh God. Unless we're not talking about the Power Rangers themselves, but we're talking about like characters that look like they would fit in Power Rangers, like the villains, maybe. Is it the Fatal Five?
No.
Okay.
Next clue.
Okay.
Their goatees matched their outfits.
Multiple goatees. Multiple goatees. And it's a group?
Yep.
And they have goatees.
Yep.
Okay. It's not like the Inferior Five or something like that, is it?
No.
Okay. Fuck, I'm way off on this. I have no idea where I'm going with this one.
Final clue.
Sure.
60s interpretive dance art house gypsy trolls.
What the fuck? And these are clues that are relatively accurate to the image.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
I can give you 2 more clues.
Gypsy trolls, goatees, Power Ranger vibes. Should I know who this is?
Maybe.
Okay.
Do you want me to tell you if either they're a good guy or a bad guys, or do you want me to tell you who's their sort of opposite side? Who do they fight against?
Sure. Give me opposite.
So they fight against Blue Beetle.
Oh, is it the Mad Men?
Yeah, baby.
Oh, man, goatees. Do the Mad Men have goatees? Oh, yeah, sure. In that picture, yeah, definitely. Well, fuck. Yeah, I get the 60s vibe now.
Yeah.
I see it. Yeah. Wow, tough. That was a tough one. I needed the little boost over the finish line there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Crazy. Did any of you residents get that? That's a pretty deep cut.
That is a deep cut. That's tough.
Let us know through our various social media platforms as the doctor is finishing his last nugget. unbelievable. You can reach out to us through our Facebook,
Dr. DC Podcast.
our Twitter,
At Dr. DC.
Instagram,
Dr. DC Podcast.
email.
Ugh. Dr. DC Podcast at gmail.com.
I'm going to make you choke by the end of this. Oh,
Keep talking like that.
Reddit.
r/Dr_DC.
I barely know it. The doc phone is always open.
208-917-3238.
And of course, you can go to our website,
drdcpodcast.com or .ca.
and give us 5-star reviews on iTunes. And if you love us even more, then you can give us money.
Yeah, give me money.
Ooh, money, daddy.
Patreon.
I want my allowance.
Patreon.com/DrDC.
You get extra episodes of the Dr. DC podcast every single week. Plus, you can get video content for $2 more. And if you just want to give us just a single dollar, like we're a little stripper.
Yeah, just put the tip in.
Yeah. Just for a second.
There is a $1 level.
Yeah. That's right. So, before we end, make sure to check out our other podcast, Ghost Facers.
That's right. Supernatural Rewatch. We're going all the way through every episode of Supernatural.
Yeah, it'll take us 7 years. Ciao, ciao.
Adios.
They always fight for what is right. Live with danger and adventure. They are men of might.
This was a Brain Freeze podcast.
Yeah, and then we'll meet in heaven wearing the same thing we were wearing when we first started.
I hope it's expanded in size.
So I'm going to be like Orson Welles.
It's like this shirt's like up to here on you.
But
Where are my lines?